My name is Daniel Scantlebury, and I'm a researcher at Keele University, specialising in cosplay. An important part of my work is talking with cosplayers about their experiences, but with no conventions going on at the moment, this changes things up a bit. But this doesn't mean we can't still create and share our work. In my own experiences with cosplay, I've cosplayed as Number 6 from The Prisoner, various versions of Harley Quinn, but more recently I've taken on Susie Man Bavarian, a mischievous young witch from the series Little Witch Academia, who has a love for potions, poisons, and mushrooms. If you'd be interested in being involved in this research, by talking with me about your costumes and your experiences, you can contact me at d.scantlebury@keele.ac.uk. Hearing about all your experiences and passions is what brings this project to life. It is your contributions which will have a huge impact within cultural studies, marking the importance and values of cosplay communities. I'll reiterate these details at the end, but first, to give you more context about myself and the project, I thought I'd talk about my cosplay as Susie. In cosplaying, I found a reflection on my chosen character and myself not only inevitable, but an enlightening exercise. I'd initially chosen to cosplay Susie because she was my favourite character from a show I enjoy. Then in the construction of my cosplay, I noticed distinctive similarities between us. Some were obvious, namely we're both students, broadening our field of expertise, but other attributes are more personal. Susie is mischievous with a fascination for the macabre. She might keep her cards close to her chest, but deep down she tries to be kind. In cosplaying as Susie, I relate with her closed-off emotions, her social awkwardness. In performing Susie, I permit myself to be expressive, escape the social expectations which she rejects. Versatility for me is a core component of Susie's personality. Throughout Little Witch Academia, Susie is herself not adverse to dressing up. For example, the episode Be Affection sees her dressing up as evil Queen Maleficent. The prior episode, Akko's Adventures in Susie World, also known as Sleeping Susie, we saw as a whole host of characters, from a mad scientist to Jedi Knight, and even Silent Hill's Pyramid Head. Susie World sees the show's main character and Susie's friend Akko enter Susie's subconscious. Here we are shown all the different sides of Susie's personality, manifested as characters in their own right, such as easily influenced Susie or lazy Susie, and the Susie who just wants to spit on everything. In cosplaying her, I find that I unlock different aspects of my own personality. At Yorkshire Cosplay Con, I was asked on several occasions for photos where I would pull poses mimicking the attributes of Susie. Further to this, there is the physical adjustments of shaving my leg and arm hair, using makeup to recreate Susie's pale complexion, and learning how to tuck my genitals. In cosplaying, I cast a spell and traverse between reality and fiction, between the masculine and the feminine. I connect with Susie's femininity, performing both her character and expressing an important part of myself. In cosplay, as much fun as it is to perform and express a different part of myself, it is equally entertaining to eventually return to my everyday self. Other cosplayers may of course feel differently, but for me cosplay is a means of negotiating with identity and performance. Cosplay is a safe space, removed from the bland taste of normative society. Cosplay offers a hidden site where people are free to be wild. Cosplay allows cosplayers to visit these different desires without having to give up who they are. For me, in contrary to other cosplay academics, such as Bainbridge and Norris, cosplay itself is not about making the unreal real, but to revel in lies, to become fake, to become a piece of fiction. Ludstorm and Old Sinclair point out that in the practice of dressing up as a character, cosplayers love. The fans show their affection for the story at the same time as they interpret, perform, extend, and remediate the narrative by putting the characters in new contexts. In doing so, cosplayers also put themselves in these narratives and new contexts. Lamrix writes that despite common misconception, cosplay is not about making the game real. One can even argue that cosplay is never the real thing, no matter how good it looks, but about personalizing it and drawing it closer to the creator. Therefore, in cosplaying, gender bending, or crossplay, fans can create their own spaces in which they do not have to be limited to the expectations of normal life. In these moments, I reveal Daniel the Witch, the Daniel who wants to entertain, Daniel who can make anything happen. Thank you for listening to this small introduction to my work. If you are interested in sharing your own thoughts and experiences, do please contact me at d.scantlebury@keel.ac.uk and we can arrange to chat. Or, I know that not all people may be comfortable with chatting with a stranger, but if you'd like to be involved in the project in a different way, you could record yourself talking about your relationship with cosplay and the characters you choose, just as I've done here, and send the clips to me. Best wishes, and I hope to hear from you soon.